The Murderous Missile. This is the final episode of season 2 of Wonder Woman, starring the immortal Linda Carter. I liked this episode. There's a lot of neat things. So, of course, we're going to use my space system to talk about it. I'm going to give the storyline a 1.5. That might be slightly high. 2 is the best you can get in any of these categories that I have. 1.5. There is a missile that you can control with your mind if you have this special helmet. And there's 2 helmets. One of them's missing. Who has it? Some bad guys, of course. Who's going to stop them? Wonder Woman, like, obviously. So, Diana is driving along to the missile base to, oversee the testing of it, the Athena missile. And this guy holds her up at gunpoint, steals her car. What a piece of garbage. But turns out he's a good guy. He was trying to escape from this wacko town. Everyone's kind of acting a little weird. So when Diana goes back there to file a report on the car theft, she's forced to go by the sheriff. Everyone's acting just a little bit weird. And, you come to find out that the entire town is fake. It's all the bad guys. It's this guy named George who's taken over this town because it's close to the base, and he's got his boys there, and they're going to steal this missile, and he's one of the guys that worked on it. Pretty good. The reason I didn't give it a 2 out of 2 is that this is another one of these ones where I think like Diana probably could have handled it on her own. Like anytime one of these episodes doesn't have like a mystical thing or like a sci-fi element or space or something or aliens, I always feel like Diana, just in her own persona, could have probably taken care of a lot of this on her own. She wouldn't have needed to even turn into Wonder Woman. But the other thing is, like, the entire town want a trip to Vegas or something weird. I can guarantee you there'd be some people in that town that wouldn't want to go, and they'd have to figure something else out. So it's a little wishy-washy there, but it is a comic booky style storyline, so I still really enjoyed it. I'm going to give the pacing a 1.5. I actually thought this was pretty well paced. You're learning about the town as you go. So Diana gets there, and you're feeling her frustration because she's like, look, I just want to leave. Like, can I just make this statement and go? And they're like, oh, no. See, they don't want her to leave because they don't, she might think they might warn them or something. I don't know. I'm not really actually sure why they won't let her just leave, because she didn't really know anything. He could have just said, oh, okay, man, go out on your business. And that would have been the end of it. But I'm not really sure if something was just lost and I missed something. But anyway, I wasn't bored at all. There's some good Wonder Woman action in between. There's some nice gymnastics. Let's talk about the artistry. I'm going to give the artistry a 2. That's kind of high. It's a perfect score. And when they're using the missile, it looks a bit fake, of course, but it's a neat idea that you can control the missile. That's cool. But Wonder Woman does a lot of cool stuff. She has gymnastics in here. She has her motorcycle outfit, which is really just her deep sea dive outfit with a helmet on. But the motorcycle chase at the end was friggin' awesome, man. It was really damn good. It's like it's approaching the Dukes of Hazzard or whatever. It was a really good chase. You can, it's all the stunt people driving, but still, it doesn't matter. It looked cool. Like, it looked very exciting to someone watching it at, for sure at that time, thinking like, wow, this is like really cool. So that was awesome. Some cool gymnastics, some flips, a couple of bullet deflects. So pretty damn cool. Here's a big one. Characters. I'm giving it a 2. This is what shot this really up. First of all, obviously Linda Carter is the damn best of all time. I have to say, she looked very snazzy in her little outfit. She had a nice shirt on and like a little tight vest and some nice pants on. She looked really cool. She actually looked good. Like, obviously she looks good all the time, duh. But I don't know. She looked really cool in this episode. I don't know why. It's like but of course she's awesome. And again, Wonder Woman's kindness is shown because the townspeople are pretty irritating. Like, they're trying to either kill her or just keep her there. So like, she goes and the guy's like, oh, your car's messed up. I have to fix this, fuel pump or something. She's like, oh, and the sheriff's like, oh, no. And he's trying to keep her there. And then they're like, oh, you can have tea at this woman's house and make a phone call. And they go to make the phone call. And the woman's all like, oh, I don't know how to work the phone, because she's a bad guy. and then she tries to give her some tea, which is like poisoned. And it's like throughout this entire thing, Wonder Woman never loses her cool. She's always kind and nice to the people. So of course her character is amazing. I also liked the villain George. He starts out acting as though he's sort of like the town kind of simpleton. And he's like, he sells her a newspaper and he's like, oh, here's a newspaper. It's only 10 cents. They normally cost 25 cents. So it's a great deal, 10 cents. And she's like, oh, thanks. And she's like, this is 3 weeks old. He's like, well, that's why it's 10 cents. So she gives him a quarter anyway to get information, but he's actually the bad guy. Spoiler alert. Should that have been a spoiler alert? Anyways, he's great, man, because I really believed, oh no, he's just like the town simple guy, you know? But nope, he's a bad guy. And the guy that originally escapes from the town, he's a guy who's returning back to visit some of his relatives, and he finds out that everyone's been replaced. And he was damn good too. Like, he got out of jail, he helped her out. So Steve Trevor's hardly in this at all. He's just basically on the telephone. Give me an update. Okay, thanks, Diana. You know, whatever. He does nothing. But it was great. The characters are good. So I'm going to give the enjoyment factor 1.5 as well. I really liked this one, 8.5 out of 10. That might seem crazy high. This isn't like the greatest episode of all time, but the town was irritating me. Like, this is one of these ones where I felt the character's irritation. Like, I was with Diana thinking, you know, F this town. Like, you know what, man? If I was they don't want me to be Wonder Woman or Wonder Man or whatever, because I'll show up that town. If people are pissing me off, I'm going to spin, get my powers, and beat the crap out of everybody and say, what the shit is going on here, right? If that's that could be one of the faults. You know, she could have just used her lasso on the first person and been like, you know, what's going on, right? But again, she doesn't want to overuse her powers if she doesn't have to. That's another thing about Wonder Woman. Like, she doesn't just go around. She wouldn't do what I do, right? That this is why I'm not Wonder Man and she's Wonder Woman. This is why I'm not Superman. Regular people shouldn't get powers. I'd probably abuse them in 5 seconds. But anyway, she doesn't really abuse her power or treat people badly. I think that's one of the qualities of Wonder Woman that is missing in a lot of superhero stuff now, like everything, like literally everything, I think. What the hell? What happened to just being a good person? You know, not getting angry, losing your temper. That new Superman trailer, the guy lost his temper. Lois asked him 2 or 3 rough questions, like, why are you doing this? Did you talk to the president? And he's losing his temper. I'm like, really? You're losing your temper? Like, even generic politicians wouldn't lose their temper over this. Like, Wonder Woman would have been like, I have to save lives. You know, like, this is the thing about this show. This is why people love it. It's like, you know, her character, she is Wonder Woman, but not just Wonder Woman as a physical appearance, but you feel like this is a hero. You know, this is someone that you could believe in. If you're a boy or a girl, I watched this as a young boy and I thought this is awesome. So anyways, that's it. This is a great episode. I don't know why I went into this big philosophy here about heroes, but anyway, thank you for watching. If you stayed this long, please like the video and subscribe. Help me out. That's it, everybody. Until next time.
Hey friends, you've just been listening to J-Man, and he is the smartest person who ever lived. So make sure you like and subscribe.